Sol here today, doing a market recap, NFT recap. One launch is happening today, Shkary Sharks. Um, we got it launching in about 4 or 5 hours, so I would take a look at it. Lots of big dogs promoting it, like Crypto Pikachu with 144,000 followers just 5 hours ago. You get one of these for 1 Sol and then or more, and then you will burn it for some other NFT down the road that will have more value. Um, Other projects like the Tokyo Neo Vault 2 is kind of like that, where you only can mint the second one if you have the first one, but with this one you actually have to burn it, unfortunately. So that'll make the other ones even more rare and create a little bubble with these sharks. So that'll be fun. Um, the Yetis is another one that I'm looking at. So depending on this mint, um, we're going to look at SolYetis, and they sold out in 15 seconds apparently. So they got 37,000 followers. Um, they got everything you need as far as like 20% of them listed out of the mints, and they're at 2x the floor price. The mint was 1 Sol 2 days later, so it's pretty strong. Only like 5 left at the floor of 2 Sol on Magic Eden, and maybe like 15 or so on the other one. And then it should be 2.5 floor from there. So probably safe bets, not financial advice. I would take a look at those two. Now, what is the market showing us today? So the market is following these correction waves I drew last night. I don't always post videos of what I draw. Sometimes I take more time to sit there and look and draw rather than just try to interpret things live. But when I take the time to draw it like I did last night, it gives me a chance to interpret it at a glance here when it starts hitting some of those lines. See, if I didn't draw these earlier, I'd be surprised and I'd wonder and I'd start wondering how soon I should start selling. But basically, I might try to cash out a little bit up here on the C and or a lot of it. Um, Even though it's just it's a 10% drop on Ethereum, as bullish as we have been, um, yeah, maybe you can sell some Ethereum and put it into alts because at this stage we could be moving into the alts. We are above 2.4T, and if it follows that correction pattern, then it will most likely be going into the alts. Um, Here we're seeing some strong support at 2.4T on the 45 minute. Um, the total cap, this total cap spike is following suit, so I will tag this. Pretty sure I'm on. I like making these colorful. That adds rarity to these NFTs. What's a color I haven't really used? Dark blue doesn't really pop. Dark red because now we're getting bullish. I mean bearish. So, but again, only for a little bit here. So I do see us kind of turning up over this edge pretty quick. Um, so the way I have Ethereum drawn, I think will work. I have not used this color. This will be a nice rare color, 184. And then I just tag it and post it in our little community. So that's the Crypto Banter community. Yeah, this means we could be going down for the next day and a half or 2 days and maybe start turning bullish again on Monday or Tuesday. That would be fun. Bitcoin. So we are not going to that. So this is probably the five. I'm thinking one, two, three, four, five. So none of these were the extension wave, or this five wave in and of itself was that one, two, three extension wave of this four. So now that I kind of am seeing this, I will probably just draw this back down here. And that's what you do with Elliott waves. You need to adapt them. You need to use them as gutters and see what it's following, see which path it's following. So that would be nice. This would be a really nice path actually right here. Um, it'll probably get down here. I don't know. We're following this really green bullish path, and we've been following that for I don't even know how long. Basically since August. I drew this mid-July, and man, it is going right with it here. Um, right at the 60 top, right at this, October 16th point. It's hard to kind of gauge from here, so we just kind of watch it. We're hoping for a sideways correction and not a reversal trend downward, which I don't think we will. We're at the end of 4 months of bearishness, 5 months. Yeah, the world's falling apart. Debt ceiling discussion was delayed to December, so still got time to be bullish on crypto. We do have the potential decoupling of crypto going on from the stock market due to inflation. Um, on Ethereum dominance chart, we did hit this target. Honestly, I should tag that too, um, just because this is harvest season. So we're going to harvest some of these calls, and these are going to turn into NFTs. So here's my 185 call. And I don't like to call things until I make sure that was indeed kind of a good retest or a ceiling of sorts. Now, we already slipped down this red. We broke past this here. If things are kind of turning down, we might see an A, B, C, D, E. So I will look at that. Um, and then it would basically be up from there. Um, that's what I would hope for. If we head down here, that pattern would be nullified. Um, anything like that would be great. What's going on with Bitcoin dominance? We got this pattern coming through. This might be a non-confirmation if that was a 5. But with this being the 3, this could be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although, I don't know why I thought to start one here. Um, yeah, honestly, that's probably more of what it is. And hopefully we have a 5-wave extension, honestly. We've seen lots of those lately on the 5s, so we'll kind of just leave that there. Um, and if that's a 5-wave extension, then it would retrace back to the bottom of the 2 rather than the 4 on this 4. So actually, let's take a step back. Again, we're in bearish zone. We're working our way towards bearish zone, but really, this is just kind of fueling Bitcoin. We're fueling Bitcoin. We're filling it up. It's going to be full of juice, ready to pump into the alts. So still, I think Bitcoin, Ethereum strategies in the play. We did have a small pop here. I did just call that regression pop earlier this morning in the Discord group, and within the last 3 hours, it started popping. Um, you know, we'll see how far it goes. It's been really dropping. There's a lot of ways to go with this, so it's not just gonna shoot up from there. So some of these old targets will probably hit closer to like 10 days from now. So yeah, we could really be going down for a week or two, um, with how long it's been since these targets were called and how pretty sure I was of them. So I'll just move them for now, um, kind of base it on symmetry or something. As far as what's popped today, which one was it? SKL had a nice pop earlier. That was about a 50% pop. I've been sitting on that for a while. Mir actually had a nice pop, about a 20% pop. Um, BNT was working its way out of a little breakout wedge, but still has a little bit of room to pop. GRT really popped. Been holding on to that a little bit. Um, ENJ, that's the one I added in yesterday. Um, ENJ really popped. I was looking at that. Again, follow me in the crypto Discord channel if you want to be aware of all of the calls. Again, you know, 10, 15% pop. Basically, still on track to go for maybe 20% plus. Um, Ren is still on the menu. Should be hitting soon. All right, not financial advice. Good luck, guys.